James, please don't do this.
I just had the best year of my career. I gotta keep things fresh.
Well, then let's just go to Foot Locker. They got all the fresh new gear.
But I have real talent.
Can I get playback?
Okay.
I wear my shirt open so you see my chest, girl. I work so hard into.
Is that me?
Jalen.
Oh, no. Hey, Cole, how you doing? How retirement treating you?
It's great, man. It's great. Just, a little writing, a little investing.
Nice. So I don't know if you saw the thing on Twitter about your statue.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I figured that. Me either.
A drink, Mr. Bryant?
Yeah, I'll have a vodka martini.
How many olives would you like?
81.
Really?
Nah, man, I'm just playing. Just 2. Joke for him. He gets it.
Trying to get his team on the lead. And up ahead to Siva. And the attack by Harrell. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Louisville comes from 12 down to take the lead. It's first of the night. 8 seconds to go in the half. Albrecht driving in. Gives it up. And a push foul called on Louisville with 2.5 seconds to go in the half. It's called on Blackshear.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Popcorn World. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in a bag of a can. You can make it round the world when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. The popcorn world.
You're now listening to the Brothers of the Five. At shooting guard, it's your boy, Killer Cam. At small forward, it's Reggie Love. At point guard, Steve Major. At power forward, Al B. And at center, Mr. Noise, Lloyd Spence. And now, the Brothers of the Five.
Add one more plus me and
The peoples. I'm borrowing a phrase from our guy Jalen Rose, who said, "Give the peoples what they want." The people want to know what we picking in these streets. Reggie Love, Chad Major, Cam in the building. What's going on, people?
Hey, man, would you take that? I don't want to see that crap every time I get on a call, man.
Listen. You know what's funny? You muted, Cam. You muted. Can I say something, Cam?
Is he talking about your Giants hat?
No, he's talking about you. He's talking about the Lakers.
I miss you, Cam. That's all. I miss you.
Can I say something as a Laker fan?
You can say something, but you damn sure better not agree with him.
Okay. I won't agree. But I do agree, though.
We can win 15
It hurts. It hurts right now. It hurts.
Hey, we can win 15 games, and I'm going to be rocking my Lakers.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's true. Listen, y'all see what I'm doing. I'm still got old Giants. We've been terrible for 10 years.
Hey, Lord, Cam, you going to get a Westbrook jersey and put it up there, too?
Hell no.
No, that's where he's got his feet resting right now.
I might. It's gonna have bullet holes in it.
Hey, I got a gripe with production myself, man. I got a gripe.
What's it?
What's the problem?
When you take that Louisville, Michigan clip out, man, I thought we got rid of that already.
Listen, man, that's all I got right now. I got that clip and a new coach today. That's all I got. You're gonna let me have that.
Y'all didn't get championships, man.
The devil is a lie. You was there. You saw it up close.
Void.
Whatever.
Hey, Lloyd's in a good mood today. He got a new quarterback.
No, I don't. I don't have no new quarterback yet.
No.
What are we talking about?
He got a new quarterback.
I got a new offensive line. Which is why I'm wearing it, because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm actually proud of what they're doing so far. They're not overreacting. They're not overspending. They cleared a lot of cap room. They handling things really the right way. So I'm kind of a little low key, a little excited.
But you do have a new quarterback.
No, he's a backup. That's all he is.
So
listen, with all due respect to Tyrod, and I mean all due respect, bruh, you may never see the field in East Rutherford.
And so let me ask you a question. So you okay? So you know Daniel Jones is your quarterback.
Here's what I know. Okay.
I'm just a question.
Here's what I know. Here's what I know today. I know they brought Tyrod in because Tyrod spent time in Buffalo underneath Daboll and this regime. So he knows the offense. So here's what I know. If you can't beat Tyrod Taylor out in camp,
you don't need to be there.
Then you don't need to be there. So I'm good with the strategy of, because see, what they got to do is they got to show Mr. Mara and Mr. Tisch that we need to move on. And I think they're trying to do it quickly while there's still some options out there for us to go get somebody. Now, I'm going to, before we get into the development story and the breaking news of the day, I'm going to tell Reggie what I told Chad and Cam pre-show.
Hold on.
Hurry up, because I know what you're going to do. I have a feeling I know where this is going. I have a feeling, Reggie, I know where this is going.
Okay. You got it.
We may end up with Baker Mayfield.
Boomer!
It's possible, bro. Listen, because you got to get somebody to get through this gap year. And Baker Mayfield is in his last year.
Ready.
So, ready, right. And there's no quarterback coming out in the draft that's ready. And we're not going to do Deshaun Watson because Baker you can't convince Mr. Mara to do that.
Well, Baker reportedly said that he wants to go to Indy.
That's right. Reggie, are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
It's an upgrade, and all he got to do is not lose games.
That's going to happen. So y'all should move on from that. But because I accept that for our franchise.
Your boy in Baltimore lost games.
Right. Then listen,
it happens.
But he lost games. He lost games because his coach wanted to go for it on.
Stop covering up for him. You got to stop covering up for bad plays sometimes.
I'm not. I'm saying it's more about the 2-point conversion. They lost 3 games on going for 2-point
that's
conversion.
fine. I'm gonna make you say it. Then since you want to act that way.
I probably will say it. I'm not opposed to saying it.
Baker Mayfield or Daniel Jones.
Oh, definitely Baker Mayfield.
Hey,
At this point, it's Baker Mayfield. So
he said that with no hesitation.
Come on. Is Daniel Jones or what's my man just signed there? It's no
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod. It's Daniel. That's the question.
It might be Tyrod. I mean, I don't know where we're headed right. Listen, Daniel Jones got a lot to prove right now.
Okay.
A lot to prove. So it is a strong possibility that we may end up with Baker, because Baker, they can't go back to Baker. They can't. Not listen, when your wife openly cheats on you, and not only openly cheats on you, she got on a private plane and flew to a whole nother dude's state, took pictures on the Instagram and said, "This is who I really want to be with."
Yeah.
How do you go back?
Right.
You can't go back. It's over.
I wouldn't have flirted with him until I knew he was coming.
Right. I don't understand why, but see, that's the trick of the game. Because Houston, I gotta give Houston credit for this, man. And matter of fact, let's go there now, because that's actually our first technical story, the development story of Deshaun is free. Now what? I gotta give Houston credit. Houston wouldn't even let them take the meeting until they pitched their package of what they wanted to trade for. I ain't even mad at that. Like, don't even come in here unless you got a real offer.
Right.
Didn't even want to talk to us.
Y'all didn't even get a meeting.
Hey, if I'm done Deshaun free, it's only two options. It's either Cleveland or the Saints. Those are the only two options that I'm taking right now. If I'm trying to win and got pieces in place, those are the only two teams I'm taking my show to.
And I would pick the Saints. So in that situation, I would pick the Saints.
I have one more option that I've been.
I have one more option.
Everybody to listen.
I have one more option.
There's one more option.
And it's not the Giants, but I do have one.
No, it's not the Giants. No, it's not the Giants. I would love to have them, but
he's gonna say Pittsburgh.
It's the Steelers. I'm telling you, the Steelers are a viable option. I think that's why they went and got Mitchell Trubisky.
I got one better.
Go ahead.
I've been saying it. Me and Chad both been saying it for the last 3 weeks.
What's that?
San Francisco right now.
We have been saying that though, and it can't happen, man. They got
It's a
pieces.
sure thing. It's a sure thing.
But have you heard it? The only three teams I'm hearing is Carolina, the Saints, and Cleveland.
That's not true. I heard a team. I did hear one today.
It's
The
5
Falcons.
now.
The Falcons are in on it. Who else do you hear?
Hey,
Cam, who else do you hear?
I done heard 5 since they opened up discussion.
But we always know there's a dark horse in there that nobody says.
Hey, matter of fact, I tell you this. Go to the Falcons and we'll take Matt Ryan in Indy. The Falcons.
Y'all gotta change y'all package. Whatever y'all package was, it was trash the first time. Y'all gotta get a better package.
No, they wouldn't even listen to us. Period.
Right.
They said
they said it was in the division. Which I ain't even mad at for that, because I'm not gonna take an ass whooping for the next 10 years from y'all.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Why would I sign up for that? Like, really what I really want is Indy to just whoop us up and down the court, down the field for the next decade. That would be great. No. Again. Matter of fact, let me say it that way. Again. Because they just did that with Peyton and Andrew Luck. So, no, we're not signing up for that again.
I think he's going to go to an NFC team, though, just because they don't want to face him in that conference, though. I mean,
he's already rejected one NFC team.
Well, if it's me, it's a no-brainer. It's the Saints. If it's
yeah.
Exactly. It's the Saints.
Exactly.
But this ain't Sean Payton Saints, though.
I don't care.
It don't have to be. They still got building blocks over there. They still got Alvin Kamara. They still got.
I don't know who you are on Facebook user, but what's up?
They still got Alvin Kamara over there. They still got some pieces over there. So, they have a pretty all right defense.
So who are the 5 teams? We know.
Well, Tampa Bay is scratched off the list now because they already
right. Because they got their situations covered. Right.
Seattle was rough.
That was the team he rejected. Seattle's out.
Okay.
He don't want no parts of Seattle.
And then you got Carolina.
Carolina's all in.
Yeah, but he better not be all in on Carolina.
That's the man. Okay.
He better not be all in on Carolina.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Carolina is just Houston again, like Houston
Right.
Part 2, the sequel.
Yeah.
You know, why are you doing that? I love the Saints for him.
Saints, yeah.
San Francisco would be that'd be tough to beat, man.
I mean,
that'd be.
you think about Cleveland. Cleveland is if he wants to
Cleveland
play
would be
with the
big. Cleveland would be big.
Cleveland has the defense. They have an offensive line.
But who's he throwing it to?
Amari and who else?
Cleveland ain't got no offensive line.
That's it. Just Amari, because Jarvis Landry's not going to be there, I don't think. So.
Yeah, but Cleveland has just enough offensive line.
Right.
Well, for him,
it ain't great. It's just
for him,
enough.
for Deshaun, that would be good.
For Deshaun, it'd be fine.
Well, here's the
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Deshaun is he's been playing in a dome all those years.
That's the thing, brother. Ooh,
And you-
that
and you
code
not
in
going-
Cleveland is different.
And yeah, that's a different code. That ain't the
That's where
code
you gotta
of
go.
San Francisco or Florida or Carolina. That's a different code than Cleveland.
It's a beautiful dome in Indy.
New Orleans got a dome, too, though.
You've been scratched off.
New Orleans
Not
got a
yet.
nice
Chad,
dome.
that's easy to say. That's easy to say, Reggie. But you put the right offer out there, sometimes you can't refuse it.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can.
He said the right offer.
Nobody signs up for domestic violence. I want to be very clear about that.
As Von Miller. You put the right offer out there.
And Randy
Speaking of Von Miller, let's go there too. Goodness gracious. That happened as we were coming. I know. So Reggie clearly hadn't seen it yet. He hasn't seen it yet. So
Real
we
reaction.
all thought it was the Rams or Denver, going back to Denver.
Or Dallas. I heard Dallas.
Well, I never took the Dallas series. I know Dallas was making a play, but I never took that series. But the breaking news of the day is Von Miller headed to Buffalo, 6 years, 120 million. I can't wait to see how
still
much
got
the
6 in him?
Von is 32,
He got probably
and
got
Buffalo
four.
is close.
He probably got about 4 in him at least.
I was gonna say he got 4 phenomenal ones, I think.
Right.
And
Depends on what team he on. And Buffalo had damn near had the number one defense the last 3 years in the league.
Man, that was a dark horse. I didn't see that coming.
I did not see that. I didn't even know Buffalo was in the conversation.
I don't think Buffalo knew they was in the conversation.
I would love to know how this came about. And I definitely want to know how much the guaranteed money is.
Right, because I'm not paying Von that much money.
It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money, man. That's $20 million a year.
I wonder what the signing bonus is. I really do. I really want to know the signing bonus.
That's $20 million a year for a dude that the Broncos said was going on the backside of the downhill. Now, to his credit, he played great, but to his detriment, that was because he wasn't catching the double team Aaron Donald was.
And he had Little on the other side of him.
And he had Little on the other side. So
he's going to the same thing in Buffalo.
He's going to a great situation in Buffalo. He got a great defense. So, woo, 120 million. I ain't even mad at Von though, because you can't turn that down. You can't turn that down. I ain't mad at him.
I guess they're speaking to somebody.
51.5 million in guarantees.
Oh no, you can't turn that down. You get 51?
51.
No, you gotta take that. I love you, LA. I love you, Denver. Baby, I'll be home soon in Dallas.
Is LA rebuilding?
No. They got the main core intact. They good.
Yeah, I mean, well.
They need
it depends on Aaron Donald. What his
I was gonna say that's provided everybody free sign.
It's hot. That's hot noise. He gonna sign.
Man, that's a lot of.
And then they got to plug a massive hole in Wentworth because he's already said I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
They may want to look at Wagner.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. That would actually be really good because that kind of fixes the Von Miller thing a little bit because you can bring Wagner up to the line a little bit. It ain't perfect, but it's at least
sustainable. At least.
Yeah, at least you can kind of stop the bleeding. Right now, you bleeding on your left side a little bit.
What Weddle was done too, though, right?
I think so. I think he's going back.
Oh yeah, I would think that he's done.
Like, what position did he play? Which
safety, right?
Which safety position?
I don't know.
I would say he was strong, right?
Hey, Rams. You can call me. I know a great safety.
You know somebody?
I know somebody, baby.
Young, spry, and full of knowledge.
Ready. I would hate to see him and Jalen Ramsey back there together.
Oh, that'd be a nice little. Oh, that'd be nice. It'd be a nice little shutdown situation.
So, did Buffalo need somebody to catch Mahomes? Is that what they need a Vaughn for?
Well, look, Buffalo needs somebody to catch all of them because Russell Wilson is there now. Herbert. Ooh. I mean, listen, Buffalo may have made the most gangster move so far.
Yeah.
Because that if he's a shell of himself, that's big time. That's big time.
I don't know, man.
I like
Vaughn.
it. I
like it too. Because
I like it for Buffalo. I like it for Vaughn. Let me say it like this.
Yeah,
Buffalo
I can't hate on Vaughn. Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo paid a high price.
Okay, but did they really though? Look, they was in the AFC Championship game, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They was in the AFC Championship game last year too, right?
How do you get to the next right? How do you get to? You got to do something to push yourself over.
You feel like you're that close? Yeah. Go swing right now.
Hey, and the only way you get there is it has to be on defense because the offense is putting up numbers. The defense is giving up numbers. So
yeah. And that player is not necessarily in the draft where they're selected.
Right.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
So you got to do something. You got to do something.
They'll reconstruct your salaries. They'll reconstruct your contracts to make it all right. I love the move, man. It's
a gutsy move. It's a gutsy move. It is a gutsy move.
You better because I'm telling you what, Baltimore they were firing at all cylinders, man. They're receiver away. Baltimore's a receiver away.
The Chargers are coming too with that defense and them pickups they signed too, man.
Let me just say that. Okay, since that was going to be my final question before we get to all of the March Madness stuff. What other move have you watched come to fruition that you say, God, that was a really good move? And and we can start right where you said, Chad. That Khalil Mack thing, I don't understand, Chicago. I don't understand. First of all, you didn't get nothing.
But not even just that. They signed J.C. Jackson too.
Yeah, but you may have what is addition by subtraction of that salary though? You might.
Well, it may be too early to see. Yeah,
you got a lot of needs.
It may be too early to call it a bust move.
Yes.
So we got to see what they do with the money. But geez, Khalil Mack and no first rounders.
Facts.
That's what I didn't understand. Like you didn't get not one first rounder, not one.
Yeah, but see, that's that thing where it's a new coach. This guy, he's done with what they have put on the field. You got a young quarterback. Hey, man,
culture.
Yeah, can y'all get me out of here, man? Like for real. Like let's not even do this thing just grumbly.
My move would be the J.C. Jackson though. That also boosts their secondary too, though, man. Because
listen, the Chargers look different there. But see, again, this is all in response to the Russell Wilson move. That Russell Wilson move moved the needle, man. Because that's
a sexy move, man. That was a sexy move. That was a move, yeah.
And that's listen. The AFC got real. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. When Aaron Rodgers decided not to go to the AFC, to any team in the AFC, to go to Denver rebounded nicely, and Denver may have reset the entire market because they gave up a ton to Seattle. 2 first rounders, 2 second rounders, a 5th rounder, and 3 players.
Hey, Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Woo!
Got him the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the thing is, not saying that Russell's gonna give him the Super Bowl, but if you're gonna get 5-6 years out of Russell at least.
I tell you what, I think more than the wins that he just got Denver, and I hope y'all understand what I'm about to say, it's the losses he also created in the AFC West that balances everything else out.
Right.
Because it's going to be a split with Kansas City now. It's going to be a split with the Chargers. It's probably going to be a split with all. They're going to beat up on each other.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Raiders. I'm sorry. Raiders, you better do something, Raiders.
They did. They made a great move to us. We'll take that big lineman right there.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that move.
I'm loving it.
Well, they signed Chandler Jones, too.
How about this? Some inside information. Christina said, Mac is my friend. He wanted out, sold his house mid-season, and didn't come back from his ticky-tack injuries on oh, wow, because the Bears weren't doing anything he wasn't going to risk. Wow.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Strategy. Wow. Thank you, Christina, for that breaking news.
That made sense. A whole lot of sense.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be here to rebuild. Like that ain't what my job is. That's why it was good that Von Miller got out of there from Denver. They won the Super Bowl, and now you don't know who the quarterback is. No, y'all gotta move me around. Let me
Denver was not about to pay him 6 years, $120 million anymore. So
true,
not sure who that is, but thank you for the compliment.
What do y'all think about? I've been hearing some rumblings about maybe Kaepernick possibly going to Seattle.
I don't see Kaepernick playing football, bro.
I don't see him playing football anymore. I mean, not because of that, but man, you've been out a long time.
Yeah. That would almost be like us trying to get Andrew Luck back. Like,
yeah,
makes sense.
I don't think you can step away like that in football. Basketball, I think you can come back and contribute.
Because now it's what, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years? What is it?
And you think about the speed of the game. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but I can stand out there and shoot a 3-point shot and make it, and it looks good. That don't mean I can go run up and down with LeBron and the fellas. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. Everybody say, "Oh, you can throw a ball, it looks good throwing," but brother, when you're on that field.
Because that's muscle memory. Muscle memory says I can do the thing I used to do pretty well still with no pressure.
Right. You got defensive linemen running 4.3s, 4.4s now, brother. 6 years ago, they were running 4.3s, 4.4s.
We just saw Jordan Davis, 345 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm just talking like it is.
I want to pivot a little bit back to something that Christina just said, though. Do y'all have any problem with players at a certain age kind of – because now you're seeing a trend. She just said Chris Mack did it. You see Aaron Rodgers do it. You see Russell Wilson do it. Do y'all have any problem with players now kind of taking the same approach that NBA players are taking, saying, man, I only got so many years in this game to play at a high level. I want to play for a ring. And if that means I got to position myself in an uncomfortable way to management or whatever, I'll do so. Y'all have any problem with them doing that?
I don't have a problem with it because the owners and everybody have been dictating, your entire career. So it's time for you to take your hands into your own career and make your own decisions. So, I don't have a problem.
Reggie, you old school.
Man, I can see it both sides. I'm just going to put it like this. I'm not buying that jersey. unless I know he's been there for a while. Right. I can see it both sides. I can see, like, you know what? You signed here and you asked for that commitment until, we can change things by being our own owner. But at the end of the day, we're all employed, brother. So, you know what I'm saying? So I can see both sides of that.
I think I'm definitely riding in the passenger side with my coach Fellowman today, because it's a two-way street, and so if the organization want to keep building around whatever it is, you got something. Listen, at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers, where are you going to go where you are going to walk into the NFC Championship game the last 3-4 years? Mm-hmm. Like you in a position where a call here, a call there, a play here, a play there, you in the Super Bowl. So like. You can make it. Now, for those people like the Khalil Macks, I can't blame them at all. Right. Von Miller, I can't blame him. Odell Beckham, I can't blame him. Look at this. If we don't hurry up and fix our quarterback situation, Darius Leonard, I can't blame him. It's stuff like that to say, okay, listen, I'm giving y'all all I got. and I don't feel like y'all doing enough to put it on the field.
Right.
You know, let's just take the LeBron of basketball. You know what I mean? Like, hey, y'all give me this. Or that's why I'm signing a 2-year deal. And I can opt out the last year.
Right.
Like,
But, you know, and it's a little different, though, because like you said, I agree with some things, but when you're on that field, you just got to give it all you got. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah. And when you start saying I ain't going to give it all, and that makes me kind of, you know, like LeBron can have, that's what I love about LeBron. LeBron don't give.
Say it again, Rich.
I love about LeBron. I ain't never hated on LeBron. Have y'all ever heard me hate on LeBron?
Oh my damn!
I love about LeBron because LeBron. I always say LeBron is the last. Is that Westbrook? Last. The last.
Jerry West. It's Jerry West, not Westbrook.
Jerry West. Okay, my bad. I just saw the West.
I know you're confused.
Of our generation, what I mean by our generation is that generation is connected to, you know, Kobe and Mike and AI and all that. LeBron is the last of that breed connected. Carmelo is still there, you know, D-Wade. He's the last of that breed, and that LeBron's a different cat, man. LeBron gonna say, "I'm gonna give you all I got when I'm on the court. I'm not gonna shortchange you anytime I'm on the court." And I understand if you want to leave or if you want to move, but if you're on that field or on that court, give it all you got. You know what I'm saying? I always heard if you're on the court and you're not giving 100%, that's how injuries happen. When you shortcutting things, injuries happen like that.
Yeah.
So that's just my thought process on it. Some of these, you know, no, if you're on the field, give it 100, no matter who you're playing for. Hey, that's why we buying tickets.
Go ahead, Cam.
Well, in saying that, then we need to take a list that we just talked about. I don't feel like Odell did that. I don't feel like Odell gave it all that he had.
Yeah.
I feel like Von Miller gave it all that he had.
Yes.
I feel like he did. I feel like Russell Wilson gave it all he had. I feel like he gave everything he had.
Think like Russell.
Well, I'm saying you, but for us, Khalil Mack.
But now here's the thing. When he was on the field, I think Khalil Mack gave it all he got.
Okay, but Lord, if the Bears was winning that division and Khalil Mack had those injuries, he would have came back and played through those injuries.
I think so.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
Reggie.
but I'm agreeing with Reggie too. When you're on the field,
Yeah.
But if you are that disgruntled, if you're that upset and you're that angry, don't get on the field. Don't cheat the game.
Okay. Should you get paid if you decide to make that decision?
My humble opinion, I don't think so. If it's you saying I don't want to play for this organization anymore, that's fine. But we're not gonna keep paying you. We'll hold you until we can figure out your situation, i.e. Deshaun Watson. Now with Khalil, he's saying he had some injuries, according to Christina. So
yeah, he had a tummy ache, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I hate that for the fact some people got injuries.
I don't, and you know what? And none of us have medical degrees, so I don't know what his injuries are, and I don't know how serious they are. So,
speaking of that,
take that for what it's worth. How about that?
Just a little side note. Can we pay Westbrook to not play?
I would love. Matter of fact, I'd be amenable to giving him a raise.
You can do what the Rockets is doing to John Wall. Just keep him up.
Well, from what Chad said, from going back from what Chad said, he said Khalil Mack. I'm definitely, until something happened with Watson, until something happened with him, I'm definitely on the Russell Wilson because of all the weapons they got on offense.
Yeah, they are loaded on offense.
They're in a good spot, man. Denver's in a good spot. For me, though, I'll even say this.
And Gregory. You keep Gregory out of trouble?
Where did he end up going? He just signed too.
Denver.
He went to the biggest weed capital.
Denver.
Hey, but what? Something happened with that contract. Y'all know that, right?
I know exactly what happened to it.
I know too.
Exactly what happened to it.
Okay, talk about it.
It's the clause in the contract. You get in trouble, your stuff ain't guaranteed. Denver didn't do that.
Exactly. Exactly, because Cowboys have a provision that they do every so often for different players that if you get in trouble, we're gonna void your guaranteed money if you had a fine. But
I mean, listen.
If you had a fine though, but
I'm okay with that though, Chad. I'm okay with that because of the person we talking about.
Exactly. I was gonna say, I mean, that wouldn't make sense to me though in Randy's situation because.
The Denver didn't put it in because they know he's going to the weed capital of the world. So he
could smoke it up. He could fire that thing.
Like,
it's a win-win.
Exactly. Let me just say, if Randy Gregory happens to run across this show, we now have a CBD. We're working on a CBD partnership. I just announced it today. Her name is Roxanne Christian. She's a wonderful young lady. She can help you with your CBD needs and keep you on the field, and you don't have to lose your money. So it ain't hardcore weed, but it's very strong. And that's what
you may end up buying $70 million worth of weed. Who knows?
Long as he performing on the field and he getting 100 on that field,
they gonna look the other way on that weed.
Yeah, there you go.
He's not gonna be hurt. He's not gonna be hurt.
Good.
Right.
I think all jokes aside, I think the NFL. I'm with Brandon. I think the NFL got to nix this weed thing because it's not real anymore. Yeah. Like if the entire country is saying it's okay, basically, then it's probably time to let that go. Yeah, I know it ain't the look you want, but it's not. That's not the worst that players can be doing. Exactly. So. And science is proving that there are some real medicinal advantages to CBD type stuff. So maybe you say don't tote, don't be sparking during the season. But if you open CBD,
sparking,
don't spark up during the season. But
okay, I hear what you're saying, Lord, and I hear what you're saying. But here's the problem with the NFL players, like they said on the pivot. They're telling you a month or two ahead of time that they're getting ready to test you. And if if you fail the test and they tell you, brother, that's just like them giving you an open book test and you don't use the book.
Yeah, that's called an addiction at that point.
Look, I have no issue with what you saying, Lord, but if they telling you,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm telling you how to cheat, and you won't, and you still won't cheat. That's
you still won't cheat.
That's pretty much on you.
Can I throw something in there? This was on. I'm gonna read this. This was on our group app, our group text. Okay. And I saw it, and I was like, wow. So Jesse threw this on the major NFL suspensions. Ray Rice beating his fiance. 2 games?
Like 2 games? It wasn't a lot of games, yeah.
Greg Hardy beat his girlfriend 4 games. Adrian Peterson, felony of child abuse, 6 games. Ezekiel Elliott hitting a woman, 6 games, which he really didn't do. Calvin Ridley using FanDuel, 17 games. And Josh Gordon smoking weed, 6 seasons.
Don't make sense.
NFL got a problem.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about coaches.
Well, a lot of that stuff wasn't messing with the money, so they care about the money more than the people.
It sounds like Josh got a problem too.
He's going to go to Denver.
He's going to go to Denver too.
Yeah. Breaking news: Josh Gordon heads to Denver. And Russell loves him.
Yeah.
That's not an impossibility that he might end up in Denver.
I think he's done. Listen, Russ don't need that crap though.
Yeah.
Russ got a plethora of receivers now.
They loaded, man.
And 2 good running backs. He loaded.
If Denver can put it all together, like it looks on paper.
Hey, the new coach has a little pressure on him because he has the players around him.
But he comes off of a good offensive system that he had in Green Bay too, though.
Yeah. He walking through the door with no excuses. That's for sure.
He got everybody but Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Hey, but
we got Aaron Rodgers light.
He got somebody close to him.
He got Aaron Rodgers light. I mean,
facts.
Yeah.
Russell, he broke
Aaron
my
ain't did nothing. Russell ain't did. They both got one Super Bowl.
facts. That's
Hey,
big.
Hey, and it was one handoff for 2 Super Bowls.
They should. Oh man.
Don't start.
Your word hurt, Reggie. Your
And
word.
you don't have to worry about Russell Wilson's image either. You don't have to worry about any.
Your words and truth hurt, Reggie.
No, man, I'm hearing nothing but great things about this. You know, they was actually him and Sierra was at the Denver Children's Hospital yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna love him in Denver.
I mean, he would have been loved in New York. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Dude, stop that. They got Tyrod. They got their quarterback.
Y'all have to do this. This is not necessary.
No, I'm just. Lord,
Well, let's be.
You were so sure, though, dude. You were so sure, and we felt passionate about it. I was in the room with you, in the green room. I was there with you.
Right. I didn't know it was going to cost a kidney, and so.
Hey,
I didn't realize that.
I got a call. Lord, I got a call about that situation. Daniel called me and said, I'm the Giants quarterback. That's what Daniel called me and said. He's like, I'm the quarterback. I don't care what Lloyd says, I'm the quarterback. That's what Daniel called and told me.
I heard he got a new cleats deal too.
Yeah.
Hey, what size shirt you wear, Lord? I'm gonna buy you a Daniel Jones jersey.
Let me ask y'all a question. You Colts fans, since y'all want to come with me today. Who's closer to having their quarterback, me or you?
We are by far.
Not even.
Process of elimination. We are.
Not even. Because at least we got somebody that can take the field.
I'll take Baker Mayfield right now.
Well,
I'll take Jimmy G right now.
Until they get there,
I'll take Carr right
what
now.
Are you hearing? What are you hearing out of QB? You hearing anything else? I haven't heard anything lately.
Maybe they get the keys to Sam Ellinger.
Well, of course, he's on the roster, of course, of that. But I've heard the Jimmy G news. I've heard Carr. Hey, listen. I've heard the Jimmy G,
And I heard Mariota.
Well, I've heard Mariota. But think about the Patriots, though, man. I mean, think about the Raiders. The Raiders went and got Josh McDaniels, and they went and got the offensive GM over there. Okay, Jimmy G is their guy. That means Carr going to be available. I'll take Carr.
We just sometimes you got to be patient.
That's it.
That's what we're trying to do. Be patient.
No, y'all got
15 years though, Lord.
Nope.
We being patient,
Lord. You're not being patient, Lord.
We being patient, Reggie.
What we need to do, hey, I'm gonna tell
Reggie, you don't know my life.
Hey, Reggie, I'm gonna tell you what we need to do, Reggie. We need to get these picks together, and we need to get these picks together and couple them up, and we need to go to Baltimore. And we need to get that backup quarterback out of Baltimore, bro.
Is he under contract?
Yeah. He ain't no free agent, or he's not going to be thrown in there right now.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
The way he played while Jackson was out.
By the way,
some games you didn't even know Jackson went there.
By the way, another sneaky move that went down. Zadarius Smith. Back to the Ravens. That's a sneaky good move.
Very.
I like that.
Sneaky good move.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they're my pick already. They're my pre-pick right now. Straight up.
I want to wait and see how the rest of it unfolds, but that was a damn good.
Look at the way outside of the secondary, the fourth string secondary. Look at the way that the second string, the third string was playing last year. And you gonna put that back with the first string?
Yeah.
I remember who their starting cornerbacks are. I mean,
yeah. It was a heck of a move. Real quick before we go into our picks, because I know we headed there. I want to go sports adjacent, kind of, sort of. What y'all think about the gangster move that ESPN pulled by weakening Fox, pulling out Joe Buck and Troy, and then making Troy and Joe the Monday Night Football pairing as announced today? I think that is one of the most gangster things I've seen.
Nasty. Listen, I was like, nasty.
Whenever they did sign Troy, I was like, what's Joe gonna do? And then we didn't know until he made the decision. So it's
they just locked up Monday Night Football for the next 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
But I heard Fox didn't even try to get Troy back. They was just like, okay. Like,
put They're gonna give him the Brinks truck to do it, I think.
Well, because so here's what I'm hearing out of Fox. I'm hearing the rumor that they're gonna go get Al Michaels, pair him with Michael Strahan, and that'll be their number one broadcast team. I'm gonna just say this:
I don't like
it could work because Michael's got a phenomenal personality and he knows football, so it could work. But that is a risky move to me.
Yeah.
You already had it working.
I don't understand why Fox they screwed that up because
I feel like they did too.
Right, Troy was not trying to leave. I heard it was just kind of fell in place like that.
That money though, good God, the money they making player money.
Right. But what I'm saying was Fox didn't even put him under. He wasn't even under contract at the time. Like
right,
Fox screwed it up big time.
You think so?
Yeah.
Joe making 5 for 75 million, 5 and 75 million.
God.
What did Troy?
It don't matter.
It's something close to that. I think Troy's is about the same.
They
got Fox Sports. They got ESPN Sports. What else they got out there?
NBC Sports.
NBC Sports. Listen, in 3 years, none of this will even matter because it will be Romo Sports. And Romo will be the hottest thing out there. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
I don't know. CBS might try to double down and be like, we need to go and give him. We need to go and give him this extension to 2051.
Yeah. Fox is gonna mess around and get Jason Witten and Emmitt Smith or something.
Why would they want Emmitt?
Please don't go get Emmitt. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see that.
Those two of the worst casters that
Witten was good.
I thought Witten was pretty good, actually.
Jason Witten was all
right.
He was all right.
He's better than Emmitt. He's better than Emmitt.
Emmitt just didn't know what he was doing.
He reminded me of Magic Johnson a little bit. Who game is it? It's Michael Gordon game.
You say you out there talking like
well, see, I don't know if he'll have to drop his Good Morning America because he hadn't had to drop it so far.
I mean, he's got too many jobs, man.
I mean, technically, he's still ABC right now. So this, I don't know. That was all I know is shout out to ESPN because that was gangster.
Yeah,
that was gangster.
Yeah,
that was y'all killed a 20-year thing in one move. And set yourselves up for Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football ain't had two good announcers in a long time. I mean, a long time. Yeah. Even though I'm still going to be watching Peyton and Eli.
I got a feeling the NFL is going to be putting major games on Monday night.
Oh, no question. Mm-hmm. Monday Night Football about to be good again. Yeah.
Is it a possibility?
Monday night going to be good again.
Is it a possibility that Peyton and Eli could roll into something in the future because of the hit that they're
taking? Got something, and it's working.
I don't know, but I mean, just something. Yeah, it is.
I don't think so because it's working. It's what they do. What they doing with that little thing is working. It's really, really working.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know.
Hey, you might see Denver and Green Bay on the first Monday night game next year.
You know what I'm saying? Your Monday night game, Monday night might be must-see TV again, like it was when we was young.
Yeah,
man. So, all right, gentlemen, it is
the Bills about to sign OJ Howard too right now.
Where does money come from?
Money ain't real, man.
Yeah,
it's as real as you make it.
They have money. They have great contracts over there. They gave signing bonuses, but they have good contracts.
Yeah.
All right. Gentlemen, if we are ready to do our picks, I'm tempted to try one thing, but I may not do it. We may just have to go with I hope everybody can see the bracket and it's pretty. Yeah. Okay, good, awesome. All right, so I'm excited about this year's tournament. If I'm being honest with you, I'm actually thrilled at what we're looking at. I think it's up for grabs. I think some teams got set up well. So if y'all ready to rock and roll, let's do this. We can start at the top with the West. Is there any? I'll start the West this way. Are there any upsets that you see that you want to bring highlight to because that's probably easier. Because I think we all agree that Gonzaga's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
That 8-9 is gonna be good. That 8-9
Yeah.
Against Georgia State.
That no.
We're just
what
talking
we
about first round games right now.
Right, yeah. I'm talking about Memphis and Boise State. That 8-9 is gonna be a good one.
I think it's a great one. I'll be honest with you. That was one of the harder games for me to pick.
Exactly.
And I believe I went Memphis on that one.
Yeah. I went Boise State on one. I think I went Boise State on one just because it's a toss-up.
Yeah, it depends on what Memphis team you get, you know.
That's very true.
Right. And where are they playing out in West? Where are they playing at?
That's a great question. Let me pull up the tournament challenge app, and I will be able to tell you. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves while I pull that up.
Yeah.
What about UConn, New Mexico State? While we trying to get that going.
I picked UConn on mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick UConn out of that one.
See, I went with the upset on that one.
New Mexico State, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know a 12 is gonna get a 5. You know an 11 is gonna get there. You know a 10 is gonna get there.
Yeah.
So you just started. I'm just starting to play the law of averages at this point.
Right.
So I went with New Mexico State on that. Cam, where'd you go on that one?
I went to New Mexico State.
Okay. Vermont and Arkansas. I got Arkansas.
It's a scary game. But I think Arkansas will come out of that, but it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, I think they're going to do just enough.
Right, because I think Arkansas's defense will get them through that.
Yeah, I think Arkansas too.
You going to Arkansas?
Yeah.
But I know that's an upset alert game. I've already heard that they're saying that may be the upset to watch out for.
It's not the type of game that Arkansas can take a lot of chances with. They got to come out ready to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got it now. Fellas. On my phone. I had to go to my phone for it. Where's the game at?
San Francisco? Is it San Francisco?
I think it might be right.
Well, I'm picking Boise.
You going with Boise?
Yeah.
No.
There's a reason why I said that.
What's the reason? I'm curious.
Hey, Boise State fans will travel. It's in the
West.
West.
They do travel now.
It's in the West. The time zone is a little different. I'm going with my theory on that one. So I'm thinking Boise State might be a little bit more alert than them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not breaking routine as much as
Memphis will. Yeah.
As much as Memphis is. That's a good. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
I like what you did there, Rick.
Good insight. Good insight.
You might make me change my pick. That's a really good point you just made. Reggie, I think I'm gonna change my pick based on what you just said.
That's just me, my thought process. I could be wrong.
That's actually that's really good. That's good. Okay. Who else are we talking about in this area?
Notre Dame and Rutgers playing tonight, aren't they? Or they
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think either one of those teams could beat Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
It may be an upset.
I think the upset is in the making. I just think Alabama's too wishy-washy.
That's what I had anyway. I had one of them upsetting Alabama.
Yeah, I think they're too wishy-washy. And
right.
So, and I think the extra game for either one of those teams is going to be exactly what they need to carry that more. And I heard Jay Billis say this the other day, that an 11 has beaten a 6 every time since they put the 68 in.
Wow.
So I don't think it's going to stop this year.
Well,
right.
So there you go. Where'd y'all go with Michigan State Davidson?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Michigan State. Oh, we skipped Texas. Everybody said Texas Tech.
Oh, we skipped. Well, I'm assuming everybody's going to Texas Tech on that one.
Yeah. I'm going
Okay.
to
Michigan State, Davidson. I went Michigan State for one reason and one reason only, because I just can't see Tom Izzo not wanting the opportunity to end Krzyzewski's career.
Right.
I think he's gonna have them boys so ready to win that game.
I went with Davidson for the upset.
Whoa.
Well, we know why you went with Davidson, dude.
I mean, this guy is all Steph Curry all the time. Okay, all right. So that puts us Gonzaga.
Well, first of all, Davidson don't have Curry there with them this year. You realize?
I understand.
I'm just letting my man know.
I understand.
So can you explain why you picked Davidson?
I mean, it was just one of those things that I didn't necessarily.
That wouldn't work in court, Chad.
No, I'm just saying I just didn't necessarily know about either team too much, but I just picked Davidson. It was just a pick. It was just a pick, man. I get it. Not too much stake in either one. So.
All right. So we go to round 2 in the West. Most of us had Gonzaga and Boise, or I think maybe one of us had Memphis. If you had to choose, which way were you going with that one?
Gonzaga.
Yeah, I got Gonzaga going pretty far, actually.
Hey, we should stop before the Sweet 16, right? And the next show go to the Sweet 16 because
we'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back.
Good stuff, Reggie. I like that.
Yeah, because the Sweet 16 starts on the 24th, 25th. That'll be.
I see what y'all did there. Yeah. I like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right. So, who do you have going to the Sweet 16 between Arkansas and most of us had New Mexico State? A couple of us had UConn. I got Arkansas. I think Arkansas is for real, and if they're focused, they're going to be a tough out.
Yeah. I see Arkansas and Gonzaga in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. We went Notre Dame or Rutgers, depending on how that game goes, and Texas Tech. Who you got?
Tech.
Yeah, I got Tech and Duke in the Sweet 16.
Me too.
Tech and Duke. Okay. I actually have.
I do too.
I got Tech and Michigan State. I just think Izzo, man, that's a career making. I'm the guy that ended Mike Krzyzewski's run in the tournament. I just think because your boy loves that in North Carolina. He loves that or not North Carolina, but Virginia Tech. He loves the fact Buzz is like, man, I took the ACC title away from him. And so I just think Izzo is going to feel the same way. I get to put the final nail in. Yeah. So I'm going Michigan State on that one. Yeah. All right. So there's our Sweet 16 coming out of the West. What about in the East? Baylor, any surprises? We'll start with surprises.
I think Carolina's going to come out of there.
All the way?
I think they're going to beat Baylor.
Really?
Well, no, I take that back because they're playing in Fort Worth. It's going to be Baylor in the house. Baylor's going to come out.
I think Baylor is going to get. They're going to go all the way through their situation.
Excuse me, how in the hell does Baylor get a Fort Worth game?
I don't know. I don't know. I was surprised about that.
International champs. That's how.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah.
I take that back. I forgot if they were somewhere else because I think Baylor can be shaky sometimes, but they're gonna be packed in. They're gonna be packed in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but that's a home game all the way through to the end. Yeah. So I think Baylor's in a good spot.
I had Baylor. I picked Baylor for that one.
I don't really see any upsets. Maybe Indiana and St. Mary's. Maybe. I don't know much about St. Mary's. So
I tell you one thing, they gave Gonzaga fits. They beat them one game, and I think they gave them fits the second. If I can go look at their
I think you're right. But that's assuming that I believe Gonzaga is the real deal.
Right.
So I don't know. I think dang it. I'm gonna have to look at that one again. I think I got Indiana winning because they won last night.
Indiana's gonna be in there.
I think so.
Akron might mess around.
No. I'm sorry. I have Baylor. I actually have Baylor and UCLA. I think Mick Cronin is ready to try to go finish the job.
Hey.
So I got Baylor, UCLA. What y'all going with on that one?
I'm gonna go with Baylor, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. Oh wow.
Somebody's gonna be. It's gonna be upsets. I gotta find one.
Right, you gotta find them. That's exactly right. You gotta figure them out. So
Baylor, UCLA. Yeah.
You going Baylor, UCLA?
Who you got, Cammy? Camma, who you got coming out of that one?
Same.
Baylor, UCLA?
Yeah.
I'm the only one rocking St. Mary's. I'm the only
You're the only one right. You might end up being the only one right, too. So, all right.
Matter of fact, it'd be messed up. Neither one of them being
right. It'd be Indiana going to do it all. Let's go to the bottom half. Any surprises there?
I think Virginia Tech is going to beat Texas.
I do, too. I got Virginia Tech winning that.
Yeah.
I don't trust Texas at all. At all.
What?
I'm
sorry.
What are you? I'm sorry. I got Baylor and St. Mary.
You got Baylor St. Mary?
Oh, okay.
Hey, I like when my fellow Coast fan get in that car with me.
Y'all united on that thing. I saw that. I saw what you just did there.
I don't want you to think I'm lying to you.
Okay. I think I'm going sticking with mine where I had it, Baylor, UCLA. I don't trust Texas at all. So I definitely see Virginia Tech coming off the ACC championship. I see them at least getting that first round. I don't trust them at all, bro. Not at all.
So let me ask you this question. How does Murray State and Kentucky wind up in the same?
Because it's a TV show. Because it's a TV show, and Louisville ain't in it this year. So they went with the next best thing. Now, having said that, I'll say this. That is the worst possible matchup for Kentucky that they could have. Because Murray State's guards are better than Kentucky's guards, in my opinion. Now where they have the advantages,
Is Kentucky, all their players back? Are they healthy?
I think everybody should be back, is what I'm hearing. But I like what Murray State brings to the table. And I would not be surprised in the upset. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pick that Murray State shocks the world. The only problem is the Murray State got to find a way to get the Shipway guy out the game. If he's in there rebounding like he is, they don't have a shot to win.
Yeah.
But he's easily fallible too.
So
I'm going Murray State and
Purdue. I like Purdue.
I'm scared of Purdue. I'm scared of them. They scare me, man. They scare me bad.
Purdue may go further than what people think.
Yeah, I got him going.
They could go further than people think. They could go out in the first round. Right, they can go out in the first round. There's no middle ground with them. If you ask me who I trust more between Virginia Tech and Purdue, I'll be honest with you, because I've seen them more, I would say Virginia Tech. They seem to be falling into place at the right time. So, and again, we're trying to find the upset. So, I'm predicting chaos in the East. Baylor, UCLA, Virginia Tech, Murray State.
It's another.
Hold up, Lloyd. You went out to Sweet 16. We stay in Sweet 16, right?
No, I didn't. That's my Sweet 16.
Oh, it's Sweet 16. Okay.
Yeah, Baylor, UCLA.
Okay.
Virginia Tech, and Murray State.
Wow.
Chaos, complete chaos in the East.
You are sold on Murray State.
I've seen them. That's the only reason I'm saying is I've seen. Murray State is in the same conference as my alma mater, Morehead State.
Right.
So I've seen what they can do, and when no guards are on, listen.
The point guard, the Fitzhill kid is from Arkansas, Little Rock.
Yes, yeah, he can ball. I'm gonna tell you something, man. And here's the other part that people don't remember. 2 things get you through the tournament. Number 1, if you can shoot 40% from the 3-point line. You got some players shoot 40%. And then if you can, y'all can figure out the rebounding situation. Well, Murray State got the 40%. Kentucky has the rebounding. So one of those things has got to give. So which one would you bet on? Do you bet on the 3-point shooting, or do you bet on? Because if you can hit your threes, that nullifies all that rebounding that Sheboy can give you. So
let me ask you a question. Do we
Yes,
know
sir.
anything about San Francisco?
I know nothing about San Francisco, which I may be underestimating. Listen, I may be underestimating them completely.
I just thought about that.
Right. I can only go by what I know. So I know about Murray State. I'm trusting them, but I could be. Listen, they might be out in the first round.
Yeah, I was wondering. I saw that. I was like, because they're a 10 seed. I'm like, does anybody know anything about them?
And see, a 10 always beats a 7. Always. So that might be the 10-7 matchup that we don't want to see. So,
right.
All right, so that puts us in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
Let's see. Going over to the other side. Starting, y'all want to start in the South? We can start in the South. Any upsets in that first round that you see in the South? I think Loyola Chicago, you just need to go on and pencil them to the second.
I was just about to say that. For some reason, I'm gonna ride with them.
Yeah.
They just seem to have a knack.
What's her name? Sister.
Yep, she's still there.
Oh yeah, I'm riding with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride with Loyola. I think everybody in the country's gonna pick Loyola over Ohio State.
Except for me.
Oh, you go over to Ohio State?
Okay. Hey, can I say something? The elephant in the room, and Chad, no offense to you.
I know it's gonna be by Michigan. Go ahead.
How in the hell Michigan get in the tournament?
They didn't. Listen, y'all know.
Can somebody please answer that question?
Because we beat people. We beat Ohio State.
Y'all only won 17 games, and it was cupcakes. Some of them.
It's the strength of schedule, brother.
In basketball?
Cam, can you help me, Cam?
No, I can't. They shouldn't be there.
Can we be honest? Can we just be honest?
I would have put Oklahoma in there.
Like my brother Lloyd told me, it's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Now that's true.
I would have put SMU there before I would have put Michigan there.
I had SMU or Oklahoma in there.
Right, SMU or Oklahoma should have been in there before Michigan.
I think you can make a case also for Texas A&M. Texas A&M got robbed.
Yeah,
they got robbed. But again, man, it's a TV show. Michigan is a brand. Juwan Howard is an iconic brand, and he's messy. He might choke somebody out during the tournament.
Hey, man.
It's just the history of them being in the tournament.
I mean, it's a TV show, man. Listen, you asked me how Murray State and Kentucky ended up on the same side because it's a TV show. And at the end of the day, that TV show trumps everything because they got to have people tune in, and they gonna tune in.
I just don't see it. I was looking like, am I the only one that saw that? Then everybody heard everybody chiming in on that.
Well, think about this. Second round, you potentially could have Michigan and Tennessee. Sweet 16, you could potentially have Michigan and Ohio State. If that ain't good TV, I don't know what is.
And I don't think neither one of them will get out the first round.
I agree. So I think Colorado's gonna win, and I think Loyola's gonna win. So those are my upsets. I'm gonna tell you the one that scares me the most in that bracket though. Houston and UAB.
You know who a team usually plays hard in the tournament every now and then is that Chattanooga school.
Yeah,
they usually come to play every now and then. They're not saying they're gonna beat Illinois, but that's a scary game right there.
If Illinois didn't have the potential player of the year, I probably would pick Chattanooga. But I think the kid Illinois, the little guard, I don't think he's gonna let him lose.
Right.
I don't think he will, but we'll see.
I think Houston is coming out that area though. I'm
picking Houston. I just don't love that they got UAB because man, when you get somebody that's familiar with you, that's a scary thing.
Oh yeah.
Anybody know anything about Longwood?
I know nothing about Longwood. But that may play into their favor. I'm just banking on the fact that 14s don't normally beat 3s. Right. That's all I got.
I don't want to bust the bubble, but I got
bust the bubble.
I can tell you how far I got, but I got Illinois going pretty pretty far.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. That doesn't surprise me. I've seen Illinois. That doesn't surprise me.
Well, then let's go through the Sweet 16. Who's your Sweet 16? Who you going with, Cam?
He gonna have Arizona and Houston up top. I know that. Because, am I right, Cam?
Because you've seen TCU. I have not. And TCU is upset-minded. Are they that upset-minded?
I got Illinois beating TCU.
Woo!
Okay.
I have no TCU affiliation.
Right.
I don't know nobody saying you said listen, you stay 20 minutes from them. I have no affiliation with TCU.
Yeah, but I do remember you went to the game.
I went to a few games. I went to the Kansas
you went to the
game,
game, right?
Oklahoma
And you
State
said,
game,
"Hey man, this is a
Baylor
good
game."
team."
Hey, and that kid I was telling you about from Duncanville, that PV kid, he's starting to play well.
Yeah, the one from Tech. Yeah.
Yeah, the one from Tech. Yeah, he's starting to play well.
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. The scariest thing about the tournament is this.
And they got a good coach.
Yeah, they got a good coach. I'm gonna tell you the scariest thing about the tournament. This is real talk. The problem is these underdog teams have nothing to lose. And they know that. And that pressure, man. See, and it's real. The pressure to me is greater in that round of 32. That round of 32, because if y'all look at back over the last probably 10 years of the tournament, it wasn't the day one that was pressure filled. It was the second round that everybody was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe such beat me. I can't believe." So I don't know if I'm willing to step out there like you just did with TCU and Illinois, because I do think Arizona's for real this year.
I do too.
But I don't have Illinois beating Houston.
There's going to be a number 1 or a number 2 seed to go down.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Do y'all think it's a 116 is going to go down this year?
A 116?
A 116. A 1 versus 16. You remember it happened? When did it happen? Did it happen last year or 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago, right? That was 3 years ago.
Last year.
Last year.
Was that last year?
Well, Robert made it to the Elite 8, didn't he?
Were they at 16?
I thought they was a 16.
Ain't been but one, so I mean, we should be able to find this information.
When it Villanova that lost that was
it was Villanova. I think it was Villanova that lost that. Yeah. I don't see it this year. I don't see it.
I think Loyola Chicago going to Sweet 16 again.
Against who?
I said they're gonna be in the 16, Sweet 16.
Against who though? I'm saying against who?
Tennessee. I just don't see anybody who can beat Tennessee right now.
I like Tennessee. I definitely like Tennessee in the Sweet 16. I definitely like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a reason to argue with you, and I can't. Because I don't know. I don't. Though Jay Wright has the experience, and I don't believe in the Big East like I used to. So I'm trying to find a reason to disagree with you, and I don't know if I have one. So we're going Arizona. So you're going Arizona, Houston, Tennessee, Loyola, Chicago. That's what you're going, right?
Right.
All right, Cam, you going? Go ahead, Reggie.
Yeah, and I'm gonna update this once we get off. I'll update mine.
And I got you. And then Cam, you going TCU, Illinois, and who's your last two?
Cam gonna say Delaware.
Hell no.
Chad, which way you going?
Let's see what I picked, man. And you said the Sweet 16?
Yeah, we're just going to the Sweet 16.
The South.
South. Let me see. I got
We gotta put it back up.
Arizona, and Villanova. Let's see.
Hold on, who you got on Arizona though?
No, we're talking about who's Arizona gonna play? Yeah,
Villanova.
No, they at the bottom. They're at the bottom.
Hold on. Let me go back. My app has got some. Okay, let me see. Arizona.
It would be Houston, UAB, Illinois, or Chattanooga.
We know he got Michigan in the Sweet 16. Y'all know he has Michigan.
I don't actually. Thank you very much.
I was gonna say, don't let your fandom keep you from being realistic.
Hold on, give me 1 second. My app is doing something crazy.
I'll give you mine. I think I'm in the car with Reggie.
You got
it's
who?
something about that Loyola Reggie. It's something about Loyola Chicago. They feel like the new Gonzaga or the new VCU.
Okay, I got it.
They just keep finding ways to break through the ceiling, and I think some I don't know. I could be wrong. They might go out to Ohio State, but I think I'm going Arizona, Houston, Tennessee, and Loyola Chicago.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I went Arizona, Houston, Tennessee, and Villanova.
Okay, so you kind of went kind of chalky. Okay, that's cool. All right. And then Cam, who was your last two?
I got Houston. I got TCU in Houston, Tennessee, and Villanova.
Oh, you changed it,
huh?
You got TCU. Oh no, you didn't. Wait a minute, you changed it.
No,
you said TCU, Illinois.
No. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong bracket.
Okay. I was gonna say you threw me out.
No, not the wrong bracket. I'm on the wrong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm on the wrong. I got two of them.
Yeah, that's with me too.
That was my Duke champion. Sorry, that was my Duke champion. Excuse me.
Okay. So you going TCU, Illinois, and then either Tennessee, Michigan, Colorado, Longwood.
Tennessee, Villanova.
You going Tennessee, Villanova? Okay, that's what's up. All right. So that takes us down to the Midwest. Any upsets in the Midwest that you see first round? I'll say this: it's something about Providence that gets me excited. I don't know why, but I listen to their coach. I've seen a couple of things they've done. It's something about Providence that has me kind of excited. So I think I'm going Kansas and Providence in the top of that bracket. And then in the bottom, I don't like anybody in the bottom, if I'm being honest. I think I'm going Auburn.
I think Miami could upset USC.
We got the same three teams so far.
Yeah, I definitely think Miami could beat USC. I think. I haven't seen a lot of USC basketball, but I think I'm going Auburn and I think I might go LSU.
That's what I got.
Only because you can't play that many good teams and not get better. So, so I'm going to go LSU, I think. I don't love it, though.
I got Kansas, Providence, LSU, Auburn.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
I got Kansas, Iowa, Wisconsin, Auburn.
You go Iowa.
Yeah.
It's a gritty team, man. That's a gritty team. That is a gritty team.
That whole team gonna foul out before the halftime.
It's possible. It's possible. If they can get them to play their style, they got a great shot. But I don't know if Iowa can impose their will. That's my only fear for them. I don't know if they can impose their will. So, all right, Reggie, we wrap up the Sweet 16 with you, sir.
Kansas, Iowa.
Okay.
Auburn. Man, something about this.
That lower half is terrible. I don't like anything in there.
I don't know, man, but I really think it may be between Iowa State and Wisconsin.
Could be. That's what I was struggling with as well, because Wisconsin is decent, but
you don't know. Yeah, which Iowa State team you gonna get?
That's the problem. That is
You know
the
what?
problem.
I'm gonna shock it. I'm gonna go Iowa State.
You want Iowa State?
Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 Iowas in the Sweet 16.
Well, once again, an 11 has always beaten a 6. Christina said Iowa State's gonna show. That is, listen, they could, they very well could,
but you don't know which one you're gonna get. You don't know. You don't know which. That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be upset. To be honest with you, if somebody told me to pick that game on a regular season, I would not pick it. But I just think it's gonna somebody's gonna be a Cinderella here. Like you said, it may be TCU. You know, you just don't know where it's gonna come from.
So okay, so I have to do this for integrity's sake. We have to at least give our Final Four predictions today. We have to, and our national.
No. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, for integrity's sake, because it's easy to go back and say later, "Oh, I had such and such."
The reason why I don't want to give it because I want to keep it up to date on this show as we talk about some of the games and upsets. So
we can do that. We can talk about the upsets and all that stuff, but we gotta give our thoughts now. We got to.
I'll text you mine later. I got to look at it.
Already.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
we'll give you time. We'll let you go last. How about that? I'll start.
Harley called me. I gotta go.
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna probably shock the world with mine. I'm gonna tell you.
I know.
Mine are. I'm gonna start in the Midwest.
What are you doing? Your Final Four?
I'm doing my Final Four. I'm going in. My Final Four is. I went with. I did not go with Kansas. I actually went with, or maybe I did go with Kansas. Let me go look. Let me go pull it up because I forgot who I went with now. Let me pull up my bracket. Who did I go with? I went with, and just like I said, I just like to get it on record so can't nobody say afterwards, "Oh, you didn't have it." You're right, I didn't. Let me pull my people up. Okay. Final Four. My Final Four is, where is it at?
Chad can give us his.
Yeah, give me yours now because
Okay.
Mine is.
I got Arizona.
You got Arizona, Purdue, Michigan, and who? Davidson.
Hold on, Arizona. I got Arizona and Kansas.
Okay.
Gonzaga and Purdue.
Arizona, Kansas.
Gonzaga and Purdue.
Gonzaga.
And Purdue.
Okay. Why is it saying it's incomplete? Did I not save it?
They rejected yours, Lord, because you had too many upsets.
Maybe that's what it was because it didn't save it. Wow, I didn't save it. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, this it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So my Final Four is I went with like I said, it's kind of shocking. Not that shocking, really. I went with Arkansas.
Whoa.
I went with Baylor, Arizona, and Auburn. So I think it's chalky somewhat, but I think Arkansas is the Cinderella that shows up at the ball.
Yeah, that's.
But I think Arizona might be, while everybody's talking about Gonzaga, I think Gonzaga missed their window. I think Arkansas got all the pieces to beat Gonzaga head to head. All the pieces.
Yeah.
So that's my Final Four.
What's it doing?
Cam, what you doing?
Ain't no surprises over here, buddy.
Okay, what we doing?
So you can look at mine. You can look at the chart and tell me who I got. Ain't no surprises. No March Madness this year.
No March Madness, no surprises.
No.
You going all chalk?
Yeah.
1-1-1-1?
No. 1-1-1-2.
Oh, but my 1-1-1-3 was okay.
Okay, so you going? Let me guess. Are you saying Gonzaga?
No.
Oh, you going to? Oh! You think your boy can get there one more time?
Yeah.
Wow, that's coming from a North Carolina fan. I'm shocked.
I'm not biased.
I'm shocked. So he's going Arizona, Kansas, Baylor, and Duke runs it back one more time for the coach.
No. I got Duke in the Final Four.
Right, the Final Four. That's what I'm saying. Final Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, Final Four. I hadn't made a prediction for the
It's a
championship,
team.
man, yet.
It's a TV show. That'll be the ultimate TV show right there. It'll be ultimate movie.
All right, wow. I just don't see it. I think they want to. I just don't see that they're good enough to.
I don't think
they definitely want to.
I don't think there's a clear cut number one, like I said 3 weeks ago.
No question about it. No question about it.
So now you have to lean in the coaching aspect of it.
Oh, well, listen. Yes, no question. The best coach left in the field is the Hall of Famer Mike Krzyzewski. That's not it.
Hold up. Bill Self is pretty good.
But Kansas is I'll win or I'll lose in the first round. Like they're all over the place.
Okay.
I don't like trusting Kansas historically. I don't like trusting Kansas. I just don't. I just really don't.
Based off of that, though.
That's
like Chad picking Purdue.
Okay, well, Reggie's putting the finishing touches on his. Can I just tell you who my national champion is? My champion is.
I know who yours is because you biased too. It's Arkansas.
I'm not biased. I'm just saying.
Is it Arkansas?
I wasn't biased. I didn't pick Michigan to go.
Is it Arkansas? Yes or no?
Against who?
I don't care. Is it Arkansas winning it?
Arkansas in there. Arkansas in there. But not because of the bias. I'm telling you, there's no team in their bracket that they can't beat.
Okay.
When they're playing Arkansas ball, they can beat anybody in that bracket.
Arkansas, Arizona. There you go.
I went Arkansas, Arizona. So you don't even have to ask who my national champion is, do you?
Arkansas.
No, Arizona. I think Arizona's for real this year, man. They got all the pieces, all of them. Height, size, speed, shooters at 40%. You going Baylor? Hold on, who is that? Baylor who? Wait a minute. Let me change the screen a little bit because I couldn't.
Keep it in the Big 12.
Baylor's going back to back? You going back to back?
Running it back, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm going to pick defense to win this championship. Yes.
That's fair. That's fair. Chad, what you doing?
Hey, they didn't have better offense than Gonzaga last year. They won.
They did not. They did not.
Better athletes.
They did not. That is a very true statement.
I said Gonzaga and Arizona.
And your winner is
Gonzaga.
You think they finally get it done?
They better. It's now or never. Yeah, they get it done.
Yeah, I felt that last year.
I bet on them last year and they let me down so bad.
Everybody deserves second chances, man.
I've given Gonzaga several chances over the year, and they've never lived up to their hype. So how many chances do I keep giving you? So while we waiting on Reggie, and we don't mind waiting on Reggie, we love Reggie.
I think I'm about ready.
No, we love you, Reggie. We can take it.
I'm a shot. Here it is.
Okay.
Duke, Purdue, Arizona, Kansas.
Purdue.
See,
well, you really believe? Okay.
Thank you, Reggie, for
I'll do 2 or 3 more brackets, and it'll all be different now. But listen.
Yeah,
this is my 5 bracket. My believe in the ACC bracket might be completely different tomorrow. So
Exactly.
But this is the one I'm doing for the 5 for sure.
Well, I tell you, boy,
I want to believe you so bad.
If Auburn point guards show up to play in this tournament, if they finally show up to play,
they can win the whole thing.
Are you still on this Auburn kick, man?
No, I'm just saying the point guard. If they point guards show up to play,
they can win the whole thing.
It's gonna be trouble. But the problem is you ain't gonna be able to. I don't trust the point guards.
If you had to guess right now, how many teams legitimately have a chance to win the entire thing right now?
20.
See, that's what makes this so hard, because that is what you just said is so true. Gonzaga, you can say Arizona, you can say Kansas, you can say Baylor. That's 4. Then you could go to the 2 line and say, could Duke win it? Absolutely. Could Auburn win it if they play right? Absolutely.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech can win it. They can get hot. We said Arkansas could get hot. UCLA could get hot.
You know what? One of the reasons why
Michigan get hot.
Hey, let's be honest with you. I'm gonna look at the team with the most 20 and 21-year-olds on their team.
You know what? It's interesting. I do think age, which is one of the reasons why I think Duke won't win it, because I think age is going to matter this year more than ever. Because now that there's a transfer portal and you got kid teams that are put together that are not afraid of your freshmen,
right?
Then that makes it hard for the Kentuckys and the Dukes and the North Carolinas to come out there and win. Because everybody afraid of Paulo Banchero. They know that dude can play defense. He sucks.
Texas Tech average age is 21.
Yeah.
What you say?
Huh?
That's how Baylor won last year.
That's how Baylor won. Baylor was not afraid of anything Gonzaga had going on.
Yeah.
And look, Texas Tech, that's why I think Texas Tech will go far, because their average age is 21.
I listen. I don't argue with you, because I honestly, what makes the tournament, first of all, let me just say, this is my favorite time of the year. My favorite. I love March Madness. I am a junkie. I'll be Thursday, Friday, I'll be up all night watching them games. From start to finish, I'll be watching them games. Now Saturday, just to let everybody know, on Uncourt Wine, we're having our own little March Madness, a musical March Madness, which is going to be phenomenal, because we've seeded, or we are seeding 4 different categories of music, and we're saying who is the greatest of all time, and not just based on sales, but based on the 4 categories that we're going to reveal on Saturday night.
You talking about the greatest what though?
Musical artist or group of all time.
Well, y'all all gonna get the same thing on that.
No, we're not.
Y'all
please don't say Michael Jackson. Please don't say Michael Jackson, because
I hope y'all all say Jay-Z.
Well, okay, but here's
that's why I like riding with Cam, because Jay, I like me some.
I love Jay. I love Jay.
Yeah, I can't.
But let me say this though: the problem is the way the categories are set up. The categories are set up in a way to where there's a strong possibility, because the 4 categories are hip hop, gospel, old school, well not old school, but R&B group, and then icon pop R&B. Like that's where the Marvin Gaye's and the Whitney Houston and all them follow.
So the artist may win that then. Okay, I get it.
Well, not necessarily, but see, here's where it is. And I'll give a cheat code here for the 5 fans, because y'all are so loyal. Give you an example. One of the categories is re-listenability. So, for example, how many times do you listen to Thriller on a regular basis? You don't. The answer is never. You love Thriller. We all love Thriller. But there are a lot of Michael Jackson songs that are not re-listenable, to the point where I'm going to listen to it all the time. So he gets knocked down point-wise, because it's out of 100 points. It's 4 categories out of 100 points. He gets knocked down point-wise. So he may not end up being Michael Jackson may not be a number 1 seed. He might be a 6 seed.
I mean,
or 8 seed.
Because I listen to Purple Rain every morning.
Well, listen.
I know New Edition better be in that top 4.
I would think New Edition is going to be a top 16 seed, but I don't know if they'll listen. That's what makes this fun, because it ain't set up like just on sales. And it's set up on some real stuff that we can stick our teeth in. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll send you guys a copy of the scorecard so you can just
When
see.
is it?
We're doing it Saturday night on
Saturday
Uncorked
night.
Wine. On Uncorked
Okay.
Wine, yeah.
All right.
So it should be interesting. It should be very interesting. And we got a debate. Now Saturday night is a live debate because we scoring them out now. And matter of fact, I would love to get you guys scores. So if you guys don't mind, if you got some time, put your score or just put your rankings 1 through 16, and then send that to me, and we'll add that to the mix. And we'll just figure out who the number 1 seed is, who the 2 seed, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. But I think it's going to be a lot more challenging, because head-to-head, just on re-listenability, head-to-head, Michael Jackson versus Al Green. To me, that's a no-brainer. Al Green. I don't listen to Michael Jackson like that.
But I don't listen to Al Green like that either.
I do. Yeah, I listen.
Yeah. So
I'm saying just on the category. I'm just saying on the category of re-listenability. Like if I'm rolling down the street on a road trip and I want to pop in something to get the road trip going,
Jay-Z.
I'm pulling out. Right. That's another one.
I'll
Outkast.
pull out a little Michael Jackson now. Hold up now.
But which one do you pull out more though?
Okay.
That's the problem. See, so you got to really think it through.
I'll pull out a little PYT though. I'll pull out a little PYT.
I pulled out the PYT.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my go-to Michael Jackson is actually Remember the Time. I love Remember the Time.
Really?
I like PYT.
That is my joint.
I like PYT.
So it's gonna be an interesting conversation. So I'm excited about it, man. So just FYI on that one. So shout out to the family,
man. Oh my God. I'm shocked that you even said that.
How about Al Green?
Yeah, that's man.
Come on
I
now.
know that's your pastor, but still, brother.
I hear my pastor. My pastor Dave Chappelle.
Hey.
I mean, I know he in Arkansas. I'm just saying, like,
Hey,
are you still being biased in Arkansas? Is that what this is?
Huh?
Are you still being biased because he's in Arkansas?
No. First of all, he's in Tennessee. He's in Tennessee, not in Arkansas.
He was born in Forest City, Arkansas.
Right, he was born in Forest City, but no. I know because I listen to Al Green more. I'm listening to Simply Beautiful. I'm listening to Love and Happiness. I'm listening to, I just listen to Al Green way more than I listen to Michael Jackson. So if they end up head to head, Mike go take that L.
Hey, I like Ike Turner. The beat hits.
Yeah, Mike.
Come on.
That is gangster right there. That was gangster right there. That was
Come
gangster.
on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I think Outkast is going to be a problem for some people, especially in my bracket or in my rating scale, because Outkast might end up in the rap category being the number 1 seed. I love Outkast.
Also, Jay-Z's not okay.
Jay-Z and Outkast are there together for me. They right there 1 and 2, and it could be either one. It could be either one for me.
Did something happen? Did Jay-Z win some money off of you or something?
I love Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. I'm not tripping. I love Jay-Z.
You crazy, man. Are you serious?
Listen, the Rock is in the building.
Hold on. I done heard it all, man. I know we talking sports. But Al Green over Michael Jackson, man, you got a problem.
But then you're talking about this. Hold on. You're talking about this.
Gonna get flagged.
You got a problem, Lloyd.
But you're talking about the talent, though. I'm not talking about the talent. I'm talking about okay.
Al Green never paid out 80,000.
See, this is why it's decisions like this is why y'all have Daniel Jones. It's stuff like this right here, Lloyd. It's the decisions you make, man. You gotta stop this. You gotta stop, bro. Seriously.
Okay.
You will not get Tony Pollard thinking this way. You gotta stop.
Okay, so you're telling me Prince and Michael, you going with Michael?
Yeah.
Well, who?
Prince and Michael, you going with Michael?
I'm going with Michael.
You want me to play it again?
Over Prince?
Yeah. I'm with.
I listen to more Michael than Prince. Yeah, I listen to more.
Okay, let me ask you, since I'm the one with the flawed thinking. What Michael Jackson song are you? Thank you, Christina, for having wisdom.
What
Michael Jackson song are you playing with your? Hold on. What Michael Jackson song are you?
Me and Reggie and Younger. You and
They ain't got nothing to do with it. You got Christina over here cussing. What Michael Jackson song do you play with your lady when y'all alone? I'll wait.
Now one of them.
I never played an Al Green song when I'm with my lady.
Okay, I moved on from Al Green. I said Prince. What Michael Jackson song you playing with your lady over Prince? I'll wait.
Put whatever album on you want. Hey, my girl, hold up. And my girl still give me Butterflies. You can put on any album you want. I don't care.
You playing Butterflies?
I'll play whatever. As long as
Hold on. You playing Butterflies over Scandalous, over Adore, over
What I'm telling you, you can put whatever song you want on, bruh.
I'm like, I'm riding with my fellow Coast fan on this one. I'm riding.
That's why y'all asses got Carson Wentz right now. That is the reason. Right
you don't have Carson Wentz, see?
Yes,
that's the Commanders.
Yeah, that's why y'all stuck in a conundrum right now.
The man who chose Al Green over Michael Jackson.
I said, listen. One of the categories is re-listenability. I listen to more Al Green than I have ever listened to over and over and over again. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson to me is seasonal. Like something like I'll be in a moment. Now let me say this. When I listen to Michael Jackson, it's usually a day of it. Like me and the kids be sitting around the house and somebody would say, let's listen to Michael Jackson. And next thing you know, we're rounded off 15 Michael Jackson songs. So it's not hard to do. But on a regular week-to-week basis, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm listening to the good reverend. Make you throw your panties on stage.
Man.
Thank you, Christina. I love Christina. Christina's amazing. She's an awesome human being.
Christina must ask her, is she from Minnesota? That's the reason why she's doing this.
I don't know why.
Minnesota. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. She's from Iowa.
Why are y'all hating on that beautiful lady? She's a beautiful soul.
I can't. I don't know.
All right. I gotta educate
friend, for God's sake. She's confused.
I gotta educate these youngins. I'm trying, Christina, to educate these youngins. Come on now.
Hey, bro, Christina Raider fan. She's confused too.
No, she's just stuck like I am. Come on, Al.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right.
That do make you want to
Kanye West anthem right here.
That do make you want to slap some dominoes on the table though.
Slap some dominoes.
Hey, that's all that's gonna make you do. Slap some dominoes, get some fish with some hot sauce.
Hold on. You ain't never been to no picnic and a group of people was outside. I like that though.
Yeah.
I like you, rock my word. That's another one.
Hey, listen. It's like me asking my dad, who's your favorite basketball? Dad, who's the greatest of all time? We may argue. I may be saying LeBron and Jordan, and he gonna probably be saying Wilt and Kareem. I think this is one of those kind of situations.
Listen to me. We could have a barbecue at your house this weekend. Ain't nobody gonna request Michael Jackson. It's never gonna happen.
You want to bet?
Somebody's gonna walk up. Now y'all gonna do it out of spite. Yeah, you gonna do it out of
spite. The only person that's gonna be asking for Al Green is you and Christina.
And watch what happens when we do.
Hey,
watch what happens when we do. Watch
up.
how that thing just goes up.
Hold up.
Gonna be some
first of all, if he plays Al Green, he's not going to ask for barbecue. He's going to ask for catfish with the tail still on the end, with mustard and hot sauce all over it,
and some Marble 100s.
But you gonna be right there with me though, Reggie.
hey, Reggie.
What do you eat with Michael Jackson? What do you eat with Michael Jackson? What do you eat?
Hey, Reggie. And somebody gonna ask me, you need your brake pads fixed? You know what I mean?
With a cigarette dangling out their mouth. That's exactly right. But what do you eat with Michael Jackson though?
You go, hey,
lasagna, spaghetti. Pinto beans. What we talking about?
I got a pet mouse here too.
Unseasoned cheeseburgers. What we talking about?
He said lasagna. He said lasagna.
Wow.
What we talking about?
I'm done, man.
Everybody gonna have a good time in my barbecue. That's Al Green.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all need to pull up on Saturday. It's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain.
Got you.
So, all right. Man, that was fun. What else? Am I missing any other stories, y'all? Am I missing anything?
Ain't nothing else broke out. Y'all still got Daniel Jones. Ain't no,
Right? You don't have to do that. That's not
I'm
necessary.
letting you know that you hadn't got another quarterback yet. That's
Hey,
Okay, let me look at y'all roster and see what changes.
Go
y'all
ahead and
made.
look at it. Look at the, hey, our defensive line right now. But Khalil
No, I'm
Mack
talking about
behind
the,
them?
no. You know that ain't what we talking about. You know that ain't what we talking about.
All right.
I'm trying to see the Carson Wentz move
Hey,
yet, or
if we didn't have Carson Wentz and we just ran the Wildcat all year, we still would have had a better record than the Giants.
that's true. Now that part is true. Hey, that part is true. I can't even argue with that part.
Wow.
I'm just kidding, Lord.
But you talking about yesterday, right?
No, don't do it.
No, I'm just saying. Are you talking about yesterday? Because it
No,
feels like
I'm
you talking
not.
about
No,
yesterday.
I'm not doing that.
No, I'm just saying you talking about yesterday.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Man, you heard the man.
I know what it is,
You heard
though.
the man.
Yesterday quarterback is today's quarterback, though. I know that. For
No,
you,
y'all got to choose. Do I have Dan Jones or Tyrod Taylor? Choose.
is that a choice, though?
Listen.
Listen, what me and Reggie know is that no matter what happened, we upgrade regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you put in there, it's an upgrade.
To who? To Marcus Mariota?
That's an upgrade, period.
That's your upgrade?
It is an upgrade. Baker Mayfield,
Hey,
it's an upgrade.
if Marcus Mariota is your upgrade, dare I say, sir, you have no upgrade. Y'all got to say, listen, what's the difference between Marcus Mariota and Tyrod Taylor? They don't won the same amount of playoff games.
Can I ask you a question? Marcus Mariota or Daniel Jones?
What? I'm sorry?
You heard me. Marcus Mariota or Daniel Jones?
Oh, I'll take Daniel Jones.
You liar.
I'll take Daniel Jones. I'll take Daniel Jones.
Okay, so you, Daniel Jones, and Al Green can go ride down the street together then.
Marcus Mariota has played started the same number of games in the last few years as Colin Kaepernick.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So at least I got a guy that's played the game, Daniel
Guess what,
Jones.
Lord? It's still an upgrade. When you talk about Prince Harry, it's still an upgrade.
Then why y'all gonna get Colin Kaepernick?
Because let's be real, Jameson. If what's his name go to Houston, Jameson's gonna be wide open.
Yeah. Or if he goes to New Orleans, you mean?
If
Deshaun goes to New Orleans.
Deshaun goes to New Orleans, yeah.
I take Baker Mayfield.
Ooh, Jameis Winston
I take Baker Mayfield.
They don't have crab legs in New York.
I take Baker Mayfield. I tell you why I take Baker Mayfield. Because I feel like he's not going to lose. I don't think he would be in a predicament to lose the game. Like Reggie said last week, I'm more scared of our coach losing the game than the quarterback. He don't make these old crazy calls, 4th and 3 and on our 40 and all that kind of stuff. I think the quarterback position is going to shake up for us. Like I say, watch out for Carr. Watch out for the boy in San Francisco. Listen, we are literally a quarterback away right now. Right now, we're a quarterback away.
Well, I don't have that. That's not my testimony.
You don't believe so?
No, I'm saying about my situation. That's not my testimony.
Oh, no, y'all are quarterback away too. But
now, we fixing a lot of things. No, we had to do some things. Like this week went a long way to helping our squad. Like getting Glaukowski was good. Getting the other kid, lineman, was good. I don't know nothing about that receiver they picked up, but they say the boy's all right. They're familiar with Robert Foster, the receiver they got from the Buffalo Bills, so that could be great. I don't know. I like what they're doing because they're not spending a lot of money to figure out where we are. So that's good because we was handcuffed to a couple of bad contracts, so I'm okay with that.
Speaking of receivers, I think the Cowboys need to be looking for receivers.
Well, there's one that's hanging out there.
Oh, Antonio Brown.
No. Jarvis Landry.
But he gonna want money, and Cowboys don't want to pay nobody right now.
I don't understand. Can we just deal with that before we walk out the door? I don't understand what they're doing.
Well, who's doing?
The Cowboys.
I love what they're doing.
I love it as far as a New York fan. I absolutely love it. Keep doing it. Keep blowing it. Keep blowing it.
Which move are you talking about then? Which move are you talking about?
I went back and watched the film.
Yes.
Of Amari Cooper.
Yes.
And I'm saying that he ain't your problem.
Yes.
That dude was open. That dude was open all the time, and Dak just missed him.
Who's your top? Name your top 5 receivers and tell me what they getting paid. I'm not going to pay Amari $20 million. It's too much other needs I have. I'm okay with what they did. I'm 100% okay with it.
I'm not talking about the Amari move, but you let Wilson walk out the door, and you could have got him.
Yeah, but I don't think they let Wilson out the door. I think Miami came and took him.
Yeah.
I think it's a difference.
The thing,
overpaid Gallup?
the thing with
Do you think they overpaid Gallup?
Right.
I don't because listen, it's all about guaranteeing. It's all about the totality of the contract. You can cut him 2 years before his contract is up with. You can renegotiate his contract. What they giving him, that is smart compared to what they got, and it can open up other positions.
Yeah, the thing with Dak and CD is going to be number one. The thing in Dallas is the comfortability of CD and Gallup with Dak, because for whatever reason, Dak and Cooper did not. I mean, we saw the same film. For whatever reason, Dak and Cooper was just not on the same page. So you have to be able to get Cooper.
That was Dak's fault. That's not Cooper's
I'm
fault.
not saying it. I'm just saying I know
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
But I mean, because the tape don't lie.
I think it's gonna be a more conventional Dallas attack this year with run. And I love Schultz, man. I love the tight ends that they have.
I think CeeDee Lamb's numbers are going to drop tremendously.
But also, I think they might be able to. They might think about bringing Cole Beasley back because I think he is a free agent this year. So they
Let
might.
me ask you a question based on what they have now. Forget just put aside what Chad just said for a second. If you're playing Dallas right now, where does your double team go?
CD.
Right. Yeah. See, it's different when you're the man. You are open. First of all, CD was open the last 3 years, and that's because of Amari Cooper. And he dropped a lot of those passes. Come on, man. He was open. So he made his impact based on that. But now you go catch all the double teams. So you're hoping that Gallup and the other kid, now Schultz is the safety blanket. So he'll probably do okay.
No, what I'm hoping is that they go back to the Cowboys and make them successful in all the years. Have an identity. Have a running attack. Will open up everything.
That's over.
Why?
Where's the running attack coming from? They go keep
you sound like a Giants fan right now.
Are they gonna keep Pollard?
Hey, you sounding like a Giants fan right now.
I mean,
like in the division team right now, man.
The money that they're not giving everybody else, they can pay Pollard.
Are they gonna keep Pollard and let Zeke go? Because right now,
Pollard still got a year under contract. He's not a free agent,
but he's tradable. And you got to decide. And you got to decide: do you want? You can't pay Zeke.
Oh, I thought Pollard's not a free agent this year.
No,
I thought he's a free agent.
I think you need to keep them both. You can restructure Zeke.
I think Lloyd need to come off of these dreams. He doesn't listen. You didn't get Russell Wilson, Lloyd. Look at me. You didn't get Russell. You're not getting Pollard. You just got to stop. You got to stop, man. It is what it is. Yeah. I know you don't like that.
You're not going to take my dreams away from me, sir.
Oh, so you
I'm sorry.
Help you, man.
I dreamed a coach out of the league, so I'm doing just fine right now.
Is there a home for Julio Jones?
See, now let me tell you something.
New York, huh?
I ain't gonna hold you, but I wouldn't mind that.
Hey, I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind it.
Ravens.
That's where he needs to go.
Or San Francisco.
No, San Francisco. Well,
yeah, they do. They need somebody with Debo.
Landry might go to Baltimore.
Either one I'm good with. For Baltimore, either one of those I'm good with.
Cleveland if he went to Baltimore.
If Tom Brady come back before now, do Amari Cooper get traded? I mean, for a 5th pick, do he go to Tampa Bay? They give up a 3rd round pick, 2nd round pick for him.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Odell Beckham. For me, Odell Beckham had the championship in his hand. If Odell Beckham would have went to Green Bay, I feel like Green Bay would have went. If he would have went to Tampa Bay, I feel like Tampa Bay would have.
Amari Cooper in Tampa Bay is a scary.
Right, because you got the best route runner with the best quarterback.
That's scary. Think about what you just said out of your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. There's no answer for that.
But
you don't have a defense.
That is the problem with what Tom Brady and what Aaron Rodgers does. Y'all wait, and teams making moves, and you holding teams hostage. Hey, Lord, you know about that. We did the same thing waiting on Kawhi Leonard. You know what I mean?
I do. I like Amari. I don't want to see Amari in Tampa Bay, but I don't think they got the money to pay him. They just don't have no money for that.
Well, the Amari thing is done anyway now. It don't matter.
Yeah, he's in Cleveland.
I say he's in Cleveland. So that's over.
And listen,
I mean,
and Amari with those two running backs, with the tight end they got.
That's a good pick. That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup.
Watson.
I tell you who I'll be taking in fantasy, the tight end for Cleveland, no, regardless of who the quarterback is. That joke is going to be wide open all season long.
That's the big African dude, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe Cougars' name is yeah. He's going to be open all season long. Because you got to double. You got to flood the line to stop them running backs, and you got to double Amari. So that guy's open every play.
Landry may want to really reconsider this first. He may want to look at this first. If they can get Deshaun, if I'm Landry, I'm staying. Amari Cooper and Landry at the tight end and the two running backs, I'm staying. Hunt.
But he could also go to Baltimore and be the man. Like he'd be the number one.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
He's the number one.
I think they need a big receiver. I don't think
Juju is still out there though. Juju's still out there to be picked up too.
Hey, if you can get Lamar Jackson a big target like Julio Jones, if he can stay upright.
Does Julio have anything left?
I think he do. I think he went to a team that didn't have a quarterback. Ultimately, I told y'all this guy.
I agree. I agree.
Not a quarterback.
I agree 100%.
Hey, Jarvis Landry is visiting the Falcons.
See, he's looking for money now. It's got that now.
Yeah. That's the money grab. You ain't trying to win.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't trying to win.
Yeah, he's trying to go to.
Not trying to win.
He heard about them.
Brady would have made this decision right after the season. They could, listen. All they were was a wide receiver away, like you say about CeeDee Lamb. Shoot, Mike Evans started getting double teamed. They couldn't do nothing.
We just picked up Ricky
Russell Westbrook.
who do we just pick up?
Never heard of him.
Ricky Seals Jones.
That's a wide receiver, huh? I think it's a
tight end.
Tight end. Oh.
He played at Washington.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's gonna be blocking for Tyrod Taylor.
Honestly, we do need blocking. I'm not even mad at that. We need blocking.
Yeah.
Our cupboards are bare, people. Okay. Our cupboards are bare.
Yeah. I mean, there's still some wide receivers out there to be. I don't know what
It's early in the game.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Now, if Deshaun goes to Atlanta, he's right. I think Jarvis is absolutely gonna go. If that's the play, and him and Deshaun on the phone, like, bro, we could kill this with Calvin, with
Calvin ain't gonna be there.
Yeah. He's a year and a half.
After the year.
That's right. Calvin's gone.
But they got Pitts.
I forgot he got some Pitts. Well, Pitts, yeah. If he can go there with Pitts, that could be a nice little core right there.
I would love for that to happen. Huh, Reggie?
They just got to stay out of Magic City.
Hey, Ryan.
Nice.
Hey, Ryan. I heard you're not playing in Atlanta no more.
You don't want no team all up in the Magic City. Dancing, eating wings. Come on, buddy. Come on. You gonna give him the 18?
Hell no, he don't get the 18 now.
Oh, okay, I thought you was losing your mind for a second. All right.
No team should wear 18 again.
That's fair. I'm with that. Can we get some shout outs, people?
Yeah, my first shout out, McKinney High, even though you lost to Duncanville.
Hey, 6 points.
What's that?
They gave up 6 points in the second. They stopped. They only got like 6 points in the second half.
Who, Duncanville?
McKinney.
No. They probably they played better in the second half. They didn't play worth in the first half.
So the first half.
No, they got more than 6 points in the first half.
So they got 4 championships in a row.
Something like that.
Listen, man, they for real out there. That's a machine.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk off the camera about some of the things I heard. We'll talk off the camera.
Okay, all right. That's what's up.
Yeah, but shout out McKinney. They made it to the state finals, championship game, farthest they ever been. Got to give them props, man.
Got to give them props, man.
Yeah.
And to that same point, my shout out is to Frisco Memorial with head coach, one of my kids that I mentored 20 years ago, Rochelle Vaughn. She coached that team to beat a team or almost beat a team in double overtime who was basically 72-0. and they coached them. She coached them right into that second overtime, and I think they would have won had their senior not fouled out. But shout out to them. Shout out to Bryn Lusby, who's the niece, who and her dad Byron Lusby, who incidentally was a scout for the Indianapolis Colts. And it was just a magical run for Frisco Memorial, their first time in the state champ. I think they were the first Frisco team, period. I think
Frisco didn't start getting high schools about 10 years ago.
Right. I mean, they ain't saying right. Yeah. But I think they were the first to make a state championship run that deep. So, or maybe the second, or maybe definitely the first girls team, maybe the first at all. I don't remember, but I know they're the first girls team for sure. So that's my shout out. Oh, and I'm hoping and praying that my championship shirt from Charlie will be here tomorrow because I want to support that on Believe in the ACC. But it's on the way.
Exactly.
All right.
Just shout out to all the noise makers pulling up. The 5 crew pulling up. Just supporting us each and every week, and keep going. And that's all my shout outs for the night, man.
All right, Cam, bring us home. First of all, Cam, you wrong for this. You wrong for this.
I sent that.
You said that, Chad?
I sent
you
that.
Wrong. Then you wrong for this.
I sent that.
Not even Mario alone, man.
He
looks very happy. That's why he got the number 1 on.
Man, he looks sad, brother.
1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists. Congratulations to Javante Murray.
Bro, let me tell you something.
First player in Spurs history to post a 1 season with that.
Bro, let me tell you something. If building block was a person, it'd be Javante. My God, I saw those numbers. I was like,
hey man, I'm gonna tell you, we build players. We just, hopefully he don't fake a knee injury and get out.
Reggie, this is a day of celebration.
After he win championship with the legends and get out. So
this is a day of celebration, Reggie. Support Reggie.
Shout out to LeBron James for leading the league in scoring too.
No, don't do that.
Hey, I'm giving my shout out, bro.
Don't do that.
I can't give my shout outs?
Give a shout out.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, let me show you something. I just gave a shout out to one of the teams with the sorriest record in basketball, and you didn't say nothing.
Well, you finna give another shout out to another team with
okay, so why
record.
are we saying
so today you just give a shout out to sorry basketball
so
team?
why are we talking about it now then?
Because it hurts. It hurts.
Oh yeah,
My bad, Lord.
I got extended.
All I'm gonna say is that I see that the Honey Badger is available. He's free agent, and don't look like Kansas City bringing him back.
Yeah, it's very true.
There's a lot of secondary help that's needed out there. Rams, you just lost Weddle. All I'm saying is, if you guys need somebody for my name's sake,
talk about it. Talk reckless.
Hey, if you want to go right now, you can go to Tampa. There's a boy out there training right now.
What's the pro day? When's the pro day?
April 1st is the pro
Talk
day.
about it. Talk reckless.
Eat, nephew, eat.
There you go.
I love it. All right, people. This has been fun as always, because that's what we do on the 5. Have fun. Did Nisi Poo win today? I just gotta ask, Reggie. Did she do a thing?
Oh no, they lost. They lost. But she played well. They lost.
It's the team's fault.
Yeah, it's team fault. Yeah.
It's always the team. It's like that dude Leon. He said, you gotta examine when you lose, you examine yourself. Once you figure out that ain't the problem, you realize.
Hey, they had too many players dancing all in the videos.
Oh, I give a shout out and a rest in peace to the great Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon. Hated to hear that news because man, that dude was a part of the growth process for probably all the guys on this screen.
Oh
yeah. What is it? What was the line? What was his famous line? I know you say hello to the bad guy, but it's another connection to that.
I like the one that Chad just said.
Hey yo.
Yeah. But anyway, I can't remember the line. I apologize, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the great Razor Ramon. That's a tough one. So, all right, people. I guess we out this piece. We've done our damage today. Y'all know what it is. Peace.
Five will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the fire. There's no mystery. Let's make history with the fire. Oh, the strong will 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and do the fire. Yeah. Keep it on the floor, and the funk was forward. You got I said before, 1 and 9 is 10, and there ain't no span on the fire. There's no denying it. This groove here is the